My name is Christy,
And I'm Greg.
also known as Charlie Brown. We're with Positive Creation Reese and more because we're doing the and more tonight. If you're new to our channel, let us know that you're new and where you're watching from so we can give you a warm welcome. If you're on our Facebook, don't forget that follow button. And if you're on our YouTube, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring that and hit that bell so you get notified every time we go live. So with that being said, we're going to get started. So I have two of these glass blocks here, as you can see. And I'm going to show you how you can decorate these up for any holiday. But I am going to be doing these for Christmas because I have a big vision for Christmas, how I'm going to do my house. And we're going to get started with these. All right. That being said, these blocks have a little part on the bottom here that you can take off this piece. Let's see if we can do this carefully.
They're in there a little tight, so
yeah,
you got to put a little pressure to it.
And I purchased these from my local Menards store. It's a hardware store. Usually you can find these at any hardware store. Usually most hardware stores will have them. These fit really, really tight, let me tell you. All right, that's your job.
My turn?
Yep, I'm done.
You're finished?
Finished.
What I done was took the flat part and I just put it under there. And then I turned the screwdriver and it just popped it right up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you can decorate the inside. You can put lights in there. You can use glitter if you want. You can use fake snow if you want. Or Dollar Tree has these little colored balls, the styrofoam balls. You can put those in there if you want. I am going to be putting lights in there. And I'm not going to keep these lights in there, but for tonight's live, I'm going to put these in there and show you. I'm going to actually swap them out with actual Christmas lights, and I'm going to put those Christmas lights in here that has the plug-in, not battery operated, because these are going to be outside. So these are rice lights that I'm just going to use. Unroll them and pop them down in there.
And for anybody watching, does the picture seem a little blurry to you?
Yeah.
We've been having trouble with it.
If the picture looks blurry, let us know, because we've been trying to fix it and whatnot have you. So then all you have to do, there's a little...
Hi, Shauna. She says good evening.
Hi, Shauna. If you look, there's a little like grooved out hole right there. And that's where the lines for the lights is going to go through. And we're just going to snap this back on. There. So now that we got our lights in there, now we get to do the fun part, decorate it. Like I said, I'm going to use the lights that you plug in. Now probably spread those out more. So for this next part, if you have a Cricut, you can do a print off on your Cricut. If you do not, don't sweat this stuff. You don't need a Cricut to do this. They have, now I smacked myself in the face. They have window clings. You can use these. Put these on there. Mod Podge them on. I have Halloween and fall. I don't have any Christmas ones, but you can still use window clings. You can use these. I know the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, and Walmart both have these little, where if you want to write something on here, like Merry Christmas or whatever, or if you want to do it for the fall, you can say Happy Fall. Whatever you want, you can use these if you do not have a Cricut. So don't ever overthink this and think that you can't make this, because you can. As well, here's some little stampers that I have. You can use those. You would just have to wait for the ink to dry and then Mod Podge it over the top. That way it stays on there. There's so many options. So don't ever think you can't do this because you can. Okay, I did print this off on my Cricut. Oh, and you're going to need some ribbon as well. And I printed off the gingerbread. So today we are going to do the gingerbread. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And I'm going to put a gingerbread on the front side of this. I'm not too worried about the back side because they're going to be on my porch facing out. So let me get the transfer tape. So did everybody have a good weekend? I had a busy weekend. Busy. Well, let me see here. He doesn't want to fill up. There he is. Like I said, I did print this off from my Cricut. And we have to layer it. It's one of those layered ones. Okay. And then we're going to peel this one off. Maybe. Sometimes it really sticks to the transfer tape. Oh my goodness, that's stuck on there. Wow. There we go. Okay. Now we have these two little buttons that we're going to put on there. Anybody do anything fun and exciting over the weekend? All I did was cleaned. Moved furniture around. There. This is what we got so far. I know it's kind of hard to see. Let me cut this down. I'm going to cut this down. It might be easier because I've got lots of stripes.
Hi, Patricia. Says good evening, everyone.
Hi, Patricia. How are you today? They have a line that is marked on here. It's very, very faint. It's hard to see it, but this is where we're going to put our gingerbread at. Our
Do you need
stripes.
your glasses?
Probably. I think they're in there on the kitchen table where I was sitting. I'm good. Just been busy. Busy weekend. And if anybody has someone graduating from school, college, elementary, kindergarten, or other, you want to say congratulations, send out it. And congratulations to all of them. I have a nephew that just graduated. I'm so proud of him.
And then our next door neighbors boys just graduated.
Yep. We want to say congratulations to all the graduates. It's been tough on kids these last few years. And for them to be able to graduate and stuff, they're amazing, for sure.
Patricia said that she did glass blocks with stained glass and other stuff. They come out beautifully.
Oh, I bet. been wanting to do this one and another project with you guys, and haven't done it in a while, or I haven't done any of them, so I thought I'd get started tonight. This is going to be one of them out of many that I'll be doing. Okay. So now, I'm gonna hold this up. Maybe y'all can see it. That's going to be our gingerbread for the side. Go ahead.
Patricia asked, are you using Cricut vinyl?
Yes. Yeah. If you don't have it Cricut, don't sweat it. Like I was saying, you can use stamps. And if you want to write Merry Christmas or Happy Fall, you can always get the peel and stick stickers. Or you can also use the window clings. They work just as well. Just Mod Podge them on there.
So I could put on there BR549?
No.
Just asking.
That does not go with my Christmas theme.
Hey, they play that show during Christmas time too.
Yeah. I know what I'm going to do with him. Yeah, at any time if the video gets to where it's fuzzy or blurry, let us know. We've been trying to work on it.
Patricia said LOL.
So I'm going to lay this down, and I'm going to try and center it. This is a smooth glass. It looks like it's not smooth, but it is. And we're going to put this gingerbread right in the center. Hopefully. Yeah. There it is. And we'll take our transfer tape off. Very carefully. There. So now we have the gingerbread on there. So I'm going to push this off to the side, and we'll go ahead and do this one. And I don't have any more lights for this, so I'm just going to...
Another one?
Another one. But there's a reason we're doing another one.
What
Did anybody
reason is
notice
that?
what color his little wiggly lines are? If you want, you can hold that up and let them see it.
All the work I do.
I know it. So those wiggly lines are blue.
You're making a blue whale. Just asking.
I don't know what I'm going to do with them.
Patricia said how cute. And she goes, blue.
Blue, yeah. So this one's not going to be blue. It's going to be a different color. If I can get my tape undone. Oh, yeah. That's where I started to peel the buttons. And like I said, you can use window clings. You can use anything. You can even use a napkin and Mod Podge napkin on there.
Ooh.
And with the napkin, it would be a lighter material and it would probably shine through. Not probably, it would.
Be neat to use that American flag napkin you got.
Oh, yeah.
Put it on there and then the light shining through that.
Oh, yeah. We may have to go back and get some more of these.
Or any other kind of napkin with the design on there.
Yeah. That would be really awesome.
Be neat to have a napkin that had a Kincaid.
Yeah, Thomas Kincaid.
Yeah, photo on it.
Yep. I got the lines off. It's driving me insane.
So many ideas.
Yes.
All right, I'll quit talking.
Well, it doesn't matter. I just got this off-centered. So I have to peel it off. It's driving me insane. It's off. You know, my OCD kicks in.
I know.
I know. Let's try this again. Okay. Yeah. It starts going on there and then it goes crooked. I'm sure it's just the person doing it. Don't you dare agree, Charlie Brown.
I did not say a word.
I made him work this weekend. A lot of work.
So wrong.
You let me tell about it. You'll be all right.
But I need 3 days to recover.
I'm just going to roll with it. It's off a little bit. It's fine. We're just going to roll with it. I'm tired of being picky. There. He has a shadow. He has a 5 o'clock shadow. That's what we'll say.
Patricia said, what is the black you're putting that on?
It's vinyl, and you do the black. Can you hold this up closer to the camera because you got longer arms? It's for his face.
To let like his eyes and his mouth show through.
Yeah.
Steve said, I'm back. How are you guys?
Hey, Steve. We are good. How are you doing? We have been praying that you get in that house.
Hopefully tomorrow's the big day.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're getting ready to put on the squiggly lines. This one. Maybe. Sometimes they come right up and other days they don't. Alrighty, can anybody see that without me holding it up? What color the squiggly lines are on? What colors these are? I can't talk.
Steve said, doing good. Ready to close finally.
Good. Praise the Lord. You waited long enough, that's for sure.
And if you didn't know, we're making an ant colony with street lights.
Y'all, I don't know what I'm going to do with him.
I'm just throwing ideas out there.
He's wound up. He is definitely wound up.
And I didn't even see my friend for a while either.
Good.
I will, though, next week.
Oh, Lordy.
So I won't be home too early one day. I'll have to stop and talk to him.
Okay, well, you just do that. I'm glad you got a friend. Knucklehead.
Don't be talking about my friend like that.
Ain't nothing I gonna say to his face.
Still, that's my friend.
And he's still a knucklehead. Do anybody guess the color that's on this one?
I say yellow.
Nope. There we go. Done with that. Now maybe they can see the color. Maybe.
And they're probably not colorblind either, so.
Right? So we're going to put this one on this block.
Oh, be careful.
It's okay. It didn't break. It's thick glass. Okay. Put the transfer tape on so we can transfer it. Whoop.
Getting a little rough there, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit. It'll be all right. Just a little bit. It'll be all right.
Poor gingerbread.
Well,
I understand. I sympathize with you.
you ain't right. Years ago, I used to know this guy. You know him. You know
I
him.
was getting ready to say, what did you know years ago?
His name was Bob, his first name. His last name was Wright. And I asked him one day, I said, Bob, what's your middle name? He goes, Bob ain't right. I'm like, yeah, I know that's right. You know who it is.
Yeah.
Man was not right. Let me tell you. It was funny.
He's always happy-go-lucky. Never
Yes.
started any trouble or anything. He's liked everyone.
He was just fun to be around. Just one of those fun guys. There. All right, now you can hold that up for them to see.
Ow, that light was burning me. Here, I'll move it over to the side so they both show.
That'll work. I'm going to do this one next. Oh, look, these lights. They're so small they keep coming out. That's why I'm using the regular lights, number 1, number 2, because it's going to be outside. These are going to work for tonight.
Okay.
Okay. All right. This is where you get to make it even more special and take it up a notch. Now, I'm not going to be gluing this because I do plan on taking these lights out and putting in regular Christmas lights. I don't have any, so whenever they start bringing them out, which will be in the next couple of months, they'll be bringing out Christmas lights. You mark my word. So this is where you can do so many different things with this. But I will show you what I plan on doing once I change the lights. This is gingerbread ribbon. And I plan on bringing it around the sides like so.
We'll just unroll the whole thing.
I did. I need more. Whoops. Need more on this side now.
Whoops.
I know. This is what we'll do.
Are you centered now?
Yep. It's centered now. So if I was going to go ahead and say this is done, I would go ahead and glue this ribbon down. But like I said, I'm not going to glue it down because I am going to change the lights in there. But just for tonight's demonstration, I wanted to show you what it looked like. And I would use the E6000. This lid off, of course. That's why we need to glue it down so it doesn't slide off. Actually, it's not going to work. I don't know. Maybe we'll just trim this and then make a bow and put it on the top. Yeah. Since it wants to keep sliding because it's not stationary. Anyhow, let me see if I can get it this way, not doubling it. There. That'll stay for now until I change it later. Now we'll turn around our tails. And of course I would trim these down because I don't want to cover up the gingerbread. There we go. Make this one a little bit bigger. Why am I fussing with this bow so long?
I don't know.
I don't know because I'm going to be taking it off anyways because I got to put different lights in there. Anyhow. All right, there. Good enough. You can also, since I have the gingerbread here, I'm not going to be able to run the ribbon down this way, but that's always an option. If you don't put anything on here, you can wrap this like a Christmas present with this ribbon. I almost got that the wrong way. Now it's not going to cover up the gingerbread. Now, with this going to be outside, I'm going to use Mod Podge because it dries clear and you can still see through it with the Mod Podge on there. They do have a can of spray sealer too that works well. And I don't know what it's called. And whenever I'm doing my vinyl and I'm clear coating this so it doesn't come off, I always go up and down. That way I make sure it gets it all. Okay. Now that's clear coated. And as soon as that dries, you will not see any of that Mod Podge. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. So has anybody got any plans for the week? Oh, well, I'm thinking about it. Tomorrow, we will not be live, and I'm sorry. Anytime I have any kind of procedure done, because I'm so high risk and I'm allergic to everything, anytime I have anything done, it's a whole day of testing before the day before. So we will not be live tomorrow because I will be in town all day. Okay. That's in there.
I think putting the Mod Podge on the one with the ribbon made the gingerbread stand out even a little more.
Mm-hmm. It does. If you want, you can pick it up and show them in the camera a little closer.
Pick it up again.
You're the one with the long arms. Blessed to be you.
Oh.
You'll be all right. The lights won't fall out now because I got the ribbon down there. It should be drying clear now. Looks like it in the camera. And I'm probably going to buy more of these blocks because I'll probably line the driveway with them.
Patricia said,
Thank you.
line the driveway.
Yeah. Don't
Are
you
we
want to
getting
line
a
the
little
driveway?
hasty there?
Don't you want to line the driveway and make it all pretty?
Not really.
I'll line the driveway. No worries. Because you know when my brain gets going, it doesn't stop. These were actually on sale is it last week?
I don't remember.
At Menards. That's where I got mine from. I don't remember what the price was, but I know that they had them on sale. I don't know why I'm fussing with all this ribbon. I get to get off to put the lights in there.
I know, right?
Oh, well, that's all right. Then they can see them completed. Straighten out my loops. Yeah, this bow's very flimsy. That's all right. I can take it off anyways to have the lights.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there thinking about it. It's hard when you got them on there. You have to stop and think about it. There. Stuck my finger right in the glue. Gross. Yep, you can see my fingerprints. Gotta cover those up. That could be evidence. One day.
Evidence for what?
Nothing, honey.
Huh?
All right, you want to show them that one up close?
I thought my one job was read comments.
It is.
Then why am I doing this?
Jay said something. I couldn't see it. She was in my
Said
way.
they are very cute for a driveway.
Yes, thank you. That's what I'm saying. Light them all up and go down each side of the driveway. I think they'd be cute. This was a. How much time we got left?
We're at 31:25.
Folks, it doesn't take that long to do this. As well, with this little bit of ribbon that's left, you could always. What? What?
I didn't say nothing. Nobody said anything.
What are you laughing at?
You're gonna make a bow.
And maybe not that. Maybe not. There's not a whole lot of ribbon left.
Do you want to run and buy some more?
What? Run what?
Do you want to go buy more ribbon
Yes.
to make a bow?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yes. Absolutely. There you go. There's 4 little loops that I made. They're little teeny tiny. It almost looks like a hair bow. But we can always make extra bows and put them on the top here with this to make it more fuller if you wanted to. Yeah. What? Oh, you was going to show them that?
I thought we did already.
No. All right. On one of our lives, we were talking about how I've been a crafter forever and ever, and how I made I had Charlie Brown cut out the shape of my dad's car, and then I painted it. So when I went back up north to pick up my inheritance car, when I opened up the trunk, anything that I have given my dad or made for my dad was in the trunk. So we started going through it, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this, forgot about that. Well, anyhow, I did tell you guys about the car that I painted. Haven't showed you guys yet, but I will say this. It wasn't taken care of properly, and so there were some things that are broke on there, but it wasn't like that when I made it for him. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys what I did. Go ahead.
So you kind of get the idea, though.
Yeah. You can hold it up closer so that you can see the lines in the grill.
There's some dice hanging in the window. If you can see that.
And down here, this yellow piece, it got broke off. But my dad had what kind of an engine was it in that car?
It was a 454.
It was a 454 engine. So every time he would stomp on the gas, the car would like raise up off the front end. So that little yellow piece was a wheelie bar that he put on the bottom of his Bel Air. And we had a hood ornament on there because he had a hood ornament. And I even had the hood ornament, but it got broken off. And then the other thing that we made, you want to grab that? It's in our room in front of the closet door. There was something else you guys was asking, how long have I been crafting? I've done it all my life. So that was one thing that I made for my dad. And this was the other thing. And of course, it's dirty and I'm going to have to clean it up. But I don't have a sewing machine anymore, so okay.
This one slid off.
What did? Oh, I see.
Mhm.
So I had Charlie Brown carve this out, and it says number 1, Dad and Paul. It was supposed to say Paul, but it got broke, so it just says Paul. And so I stained all of this wood, and then this is just a dowel rod. And I had this ivy going across the top of it. And I had little Hot Wheels on there, but they were like all antiques things that, like antique cars, and it went across the top.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. See, there's another antique car. And I took off some of the leaves off the garland, and I just weaved those cars in there, and then it went across the top. And then this is the blanket that I made him. And this is my half sister. We don't claim her. This is my dad's dad and mom. This is my brother. That's my brother. And he was born after me. Then, of course, there's my dad. And he was married to her, and she was my stepmom at one point, but they got divorced. And she was prior, before my dad and them got together. And then that's my half sister. There's Greg and I from when our boys was little. And then there's my dad and I at my wedding to Greg. Yeah. And these are just some extra pictures. Oh, nope. There's my sister, my older sister. And then he's the younger brother. And then that's my dad holding Tyler, my brother's boy. So, and that's Ashley. So that's the quilt that I made him, and it's called a Watch Me Grow quilt. And the reason why there's so many blanks in here is because you add pictures as your family grows. And this was what I made him.
Sherry said that is adorable.
Thank you. All right, you can take it back in there now. But I don't sew anymore because my sewing machine bit the dust. But you can tell this is old. It's been hanging forever and a day. So I'm going to try and clean it up. But yeah, and then this car that I painted, like I said, for anybody that came in late, this is the car that I made my dad. And he put a hanger on it. I'm going to take that off. There was a hanger. He had it hanging up. But like I said, after my dad passed, everybody was going crazy. And so some things got broke on this and some things got spilled on it. So, because like that's got stuff spilled right there. I didn't make it that way. And like I said, his wheelie bar down here got broke off because it was supposed to come out to this far. And then his hood ornament got broke off. So I don't know if y'all can see those lines in the grill or not.
Somewhat. I mean, on that, but it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah. There's lines in this for his grill. You can see them when you're in person. They even wrote Bel Air right here for him.
That's probably 10 years or more.
It's probably more than 10 years old. And they even put the Chevy emblem right there. So my dad loved this. This was his car that he took to car shows.
Sherry said you did a great job.
Thank you. So, oh, you want to grab the lemon doll? It's in there in the kitchen hanging up.
All right.
All right. And I'll show you guys. I did finish the lemon ribbon from our live Friday. And I'll show you what I mean by the ribbon. You can use ribbon or you can use the hand fans. He's going to go get it. I might as well just take these off right now and just be done with it. But yeah, I've been crafting for a long time. I love crafting. It's my piece. Okay. This is when we went live Friday, I shown you the dolls the dolls that you can make, the doll wreaths. And the only reason why this one doesn't have the feet on there is because the only socks I had was pink. I don't think pink would go with this. But this is the ribbon one. And I put the lemons on the side of the hat. And I got lemons in her little pigtails. And then I have to go into town tomorrow, so I'll get the socks tomorrow. And then the other one, that's not the one we did on the live, but they can see the difference between the hand fans. And this one's the one that was made with the hand fans. So you can see the difference between the hand fans and the ribbon, but you can do either way. And they both still come out marvelous. Hopefully I'm getting them in there so you can see them. And with this being yellow for the lemons, I went ahead and did the black hair so you could see it. Did black pigtails with braids. So that's the difference in them. So it's your choice. You can do it either way.
Did you see Steve's comment? He said, "You're so good to your dad." And then Sherry said, "Those are stunning."
Oh, thank you. So I just wanted to show you guys, you can do them either way.
So now that she used the hats, I don't have a hat to go outside and garden with.
I have that blue one. And I got when I was in New Jersey.
I wanted this one.
I know it has ribbons and bows on it. The one that I bought in New Jersey to keep the sun off my head. It was hot. Alrighty, are we done? I think so.
I think so.
So we won't be on tomorrow because, like I said, I'm high risk. So every time I have any procedure done, I have to go through tests. I have to check my heart, check my lungs. What else? My kidney function. What else?
I don't know everything.
I have to get everything checked before I have anything done. Even getting a tooth filled, I have to go through all this and get everything checked. It's crazy. Better be safe than sorry. So I will be in town all day tomorrow. And I don't like it, but we will be back on Friday. And it's going to be CB making something.
Maybe. Or we could just sit and talk.
Or we could just sit and talk.
Either way.
Viewer's choice. How's that? They get to vote. You guys get to vote. Do you want to see another craft on Friday from Charlie Brown, or do you want to sit and talk?
Sherry said, "Good luck Tuesday." And Steve
Thank
said,
you.
"Prayers for tomorrow."
Thank you. I know this doesn't take long. This craft didn't take very long, but it's just super cute. And I'm going to line the driveway with them regardless of what Charlie Brown says. I think they're super cute. Oh, my eye itches. So, viewer's choice. What do y'all want to do? You want to sit and talk on Friday, or do you want to craft? Or you want it to be Charlie Brown crafting?
It won't be nothing spectacular. I can guarantee you that.
You got this. I have faith in you.
Because when we sat and talking that one evening, the majority of everybody said we can just sit and talk too.
Yeah, and we can. They can ask me anything.
Sherry said, "Whatever he wants is fine." See?
What do you want?
I
guess
we're gonna wait and see.
We're gonna sit and talk on Friday, I guess. So if you guys want to talk, yeah, they can ask us any questions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just talk on Friday, and you can ask. This will be your time to ask questions, and if you have any questions, just ask, and we'll help you out, and I'll try and help you out. I'm not always the best.
If you have any questions about us,
yeah,
whatever,
Yeah, if you have any questions about us, let us know, and we'll be happy to answer your questions.
So, well, we'll see.
All right. Well, y'all have a blessed week, and we will be back on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And I guess we're going to talk.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. I don't know. It'll be a surprise, whatever Charlie Brown does. So I think he's kind of banking on how I feel. I'm good. I get through this. All right. All right. With that, we're going to go ahead and sign off for the evening. And y'all have a blessed week. And Love yous all.